So I'm feeling a lot less tired today, but I still wanted to do a nice, easy video that I could just bang out, so the rapid fire book tag seemed like a perfect idea. I first saw Ariel do this, so I'll link her video and the original video down below. Ebook or physical book? Physical, generally speaking, but for traveling long distances, ebooks have to win. If pressed, which this tag is all about, like making you choose, physical. Paperback or hardback? Paperback. Every time. They're so much lighter and easier to read in the bath. Online or in-store book shopping? In-store, definitely. Trilogies or series? I'm gonna say trilogies just because I think I've read more good trilogies than good series. Also, a trilogy I feel more willing to jump into than a series that has like 12 books. Heroes or villains? Heroes. A book you want everyone to read. Gender Failure by Ray Spoon and Ivan E. Coyote. This is one of my favourite books of all time. This is a book that if I could, I would give a copy to everyone in the entire world, pretty much. Recommend an underrated book. I'm kind of gonna cheat and recommend a trilogy, but I think this is honestly one of the best book trilogies I have ever read in my life. Trilogies, I'm gonna say that because I'm not a huge fan of Clariel and I haven't read Golden Hand yet. But this trilogy, like, I've reread it multiple times. It's just such a captivating world. I love it, and I don't think enough people have read it, and I don't think enough people appreciate it. The last book you finished. I finished Thud today. This is still my favourite Sam Vimes novel so far. I've not read Snuff yet, but this is the one that really got me into Vimes, and it's just perfection. The last book you bought. I went into town today for an eye appointment, and I ended up going into a charity shop and buying this, which is one of the weirdest picture books I've ever picked up in my life. It's completely bizarre. It has no title. It was devised as like a sort of code, and like the author said, you know, in a year after the publication date, you can mail in your interpretations of what you think the title is, and I'll pick the one that I think is the best, and I'll give them this like wooden bee box with a titled version of the book inside. But the illustrations are really pretty. Very, very beautiful. I really like the hair and the comb in that one and the forest in the background. I love picture books. Weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? The like health and safety warnings from inside my contraceptive pill. The load of paper that is stuffed inside the pill box. I used that as a bookmark last night. I can't think of any. I usually just use, you know, bookmarks. Used books, yes or no? Yes. I mean, this one that I bought today, a used book. And also it has a little message on the inside to, I can't read what that name is supposed to be, to like Finola or something, to fill up the moments when we can't be together. All my love, Brendan. Like, that's beautiful. This book has history, you know? Top 3 favourite genres. I mean, I guess it depends on how broad you go. What are my favourite genres? Okay. Non-fiction, magic realism, modern fantasy / urban fantasy. I'm not sure if that counts as a genre, but we'll just go with it. Borrow or buy? What I do is buy, like, I haven't used a library in a long time, I'm not gonna lie. Characters or plot? Characters? I'm gonna say, because, yeah, characters. But that's a hard one. Long or short books? I mean, again, it depends on what your definition of long is. I mean, one person's long is not another person's long. Thud for someone would be long, but because it's a Pratchett, I always go through it in about 2 days. Like, what counts as long? But okay, so I'll say long. Long or short chapters? Short, definitely. It makes you feel like you're progressing through the book a lot faster than you might actually be. Name the first 3 books you thought of. Not counting any of the ones I've recommended. Foxhole Summer by Ben Aronovich. The Beach by Alex Garland. The Buried Moon. Who's that by? Amanda Walsh. That's a picture book. Do you prefer books that make you laugh or make you cry? Laugh. Definitely. Our world or fictional worlds? I kind of like a blend of the two. I guess that makes it a fictional world, so fictional world. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes, definitely. Love audiobooks. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Every time? I mean, it's very difficult not to judge a book by its cover. At least a little bit. Book to movie or book to TV adaptations? I think book to movie works better, generally speaking, but in a book to TV adaptation you can fit more in. It depends on the source text, but generally speaking, book to movie. A movie or a TV show that you preferred to the book? Lord of the Rings. I'm a little unsure about that because I haven't read the book for years. Like, I was a kid the last time I read the books, but I remember it being really difficult to plow through, and it had a lot of extra material that didn't make it into the movies for good reasons. So yeah, the movies. Series or standalones? Series. Okay, and today's song of the day is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Ella Fitzgerald. Or like covered by Ella Fitzgerald. I don't actually know if that's the original version. Who cares? It's my favourite version. This footage was actually from yesterday because I haven't filmed anything of Scully today because Aiden's family came over, but it's still cute footage and everyone still loves cute cats. The yellow fluffy thing on the end of the pole, I don't know what those things are actually called, but that toy has definitely taken over as her favourite toy. We didn't think that she liked it at first because she just didn't really seem interested in playing with it, but it's totally taken over. She's also become quite fond of my bed desk, which I never actually use in bed, I just sit on the floor to use it. But she likes the way that she can bat at things through the bars with it, which is very, very cute, obviously. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye!